When starting a new accounting, all required fields are noted with a red asterisk. The first screen you access requires you to fill in the start and end date of the accounting. It also requires you to select if this is a final accounting. You can then type in the current bond amount or select the box to note that the bond has been waived. Please note that at the bottom of the screen, the system displays a helpful reference of case data, including the date the conservator was appointed, the date of the order appointing the conservator, and the date the letters of conservatorship were filed. Click Save and Continue to proceed. As you proceed through each tab in the accounting process, the system will retain your last saved progress. You can complete any portion of information, save it, and exit the system, but return to it at any time. You will be asked a series of questions as you advance through each of the tabbed categories. Informational tips that may assist you in filling out certain requirements for questions can be found through this icon. On the left side of the screen, you will see what topics will be covered for each tab. For example, in Tab 1, Beginning Assets, you will see the categories of cash assets and non-cash assets. As you answer each question, save your responses and move to the next question. You will be advanced through each tab in the accounting process. The second tab, Additional Property and Income, will lead you through a series of questions. As you will see, this section will address additional property, receipts, and any net profits information you have for the accounting. The next section you will move to is Tab 3, Expenses. For this section, you will be providing information about disbursements, conservatee distribution, any other credits or payments, and any trade or business net loss. As you complete Tab 4, you will again see a variety of categories available to you. These are cash assets for any new accounts, non-cash assets for any new accounts, and bank or brokerage statements. You also have the ability to upload your bank or brokerage statements directly into the portal, or select the option that statements will be filed prior to the hearing. You will also complete information in this tab about any cash asset differences, non-cash asset differences, any existing debt or liabilities, or return of principal. Section 5, the tab entitled Ending Assets, will guide you through the questions about any ending cash assets and ending non-cash assets. You will also now see a bond calculator. This tool is a helpful reference pursuant to the specifications contained in California Rule of Court Section 7.207. The principal, estimated annual income, recovery bond amount, and the total bond calculation will be displayed. As you continue with the accounting, you will see the bond calculator displayed at the right side of the screen for your convenience. Tab 6 has a variety of categories you will work through to provide the necessary answers. Once you have successfully answered the series of questions in tabs 1 through 6, you will proceed to tab 7, your final review and submission of your accounting for electronic filing. You will notice the bond calculator is still displayed at the right side of the screen for your reference. On the left side of the screen, you will find a button titled Collapse All. If you click this button, all categories collapse into a list of just the section titles. When collapsed, the button will change to Expand All, and you can click this to display the detailed information. Note that all the information you have filled in on each tab will display on this tab as a summary of what you entered. Each category can be reviewed for accuracy, and if you wish to make any changes, you can click on the icon at the right side of the title bar. Once selected, you will be routed to the section where you can amend your answer. As you scroll to the bottom section of the screen, you will see the section entitled Charges and Credits Summary. In this area, you can review the summary of all total credits and charges. Further down the screen, you will see the account report information. This section contains all your answers that will populate the required account report. Again, you may edit any portion of your answers by clicking on the icon at the right side of each of the title bars. Once you are satisfied with all information you have entered, and you have carefully reviewed the summary screen, you can proceed with completing the last section to sign off on your accounting. You can then click on the Save and Continue button, where you will be further navigated through the process to complete payment for the accounting you are submitting for filing with the court. Please remember that there are informational resources available to you throughout the portal. Recall that you can review a glossary of terminology, review any frequently asked questions, or watch the tutorial videos. Also, if you experience any issues with the portal, you can contact the court by emailing probatecap@occourts.org. Thank you for viewing our tutorial videos. We hope you have found them helpful.